So, hallo, herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Und ja, wir sind jetzt gerade dabei, so ein bisschen den Schuldigen des ersten Class Trials zu überführen. Ich tapp kurz raus, um zu schauen, ob die Aufnahme auch läuft. Das heißt, kurz hat für euch das Gesicht aufgehört zu wackeln. Aber ja, gehen wir kurz ins Backlog, einfach noch damit es präsent ist. Jetzt geht es quasi darum, dass jemand wohl diese Glaskugel in die Verbrennungsanlage, oder nicht in die Verbrennungsanlage, auf den Knopf der Verbrennungsanlage geschmissen hat, um die zu aktivieren. Und da hieß es, das sind mindestens 10 Meter. Wie genau muss jemand werfen können? Und um etwas so Kleines treffen zu können, hätte das irgendjemand schaffen können? Und Leon meint, nee, wäre völlig unmöglich.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Ja. Ultimate Baseball Star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon? Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
Ich möchte dazu kurz anmerken, wir wissen ja, dass es so passiert sein muss. Da lagen die Glasscherben. Kein anderer hätte das geschafft.
I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this? Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Ja, einfach nur, dass ihr wisst, was das ist. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. So, was haben wir hier? My room was the scene of the crime. The incident began when the killer entered. Da ist jetzt die Frage, ob wir da auch schon das richtige Zeug haben. Entered und... Also hier das. Hey, ich muss auch bis in die Mitte gehen. So. Hier können wir durchgehen. First, when Sayaka attacked the killer with the knife, they noticed something in my room. Das hier. Der hat sich ja entsprechend mit dem Schwert verteidigt. They used that object to deflect Sayaka's attack, which is why that evidence was damaged. Das ist jetzt immer noch der erste Fall und damit alles sehr einfach. After the killer countered Sayaka's attack with an attack of their own, what did they do next? Moment. Oh, Moment. Falsch rum. Das muss hier hin. Das muss dann dahin. Sie wird ja quasi damit bedroht. Flüchtet. They forced the bathroom door open. The only logical way they could have done that was... Moment, habe ich irgendwas vergessen? Ja, er hat den aufgeschraubt. Übrigens das mit dem they, für die Leute, die es tatsächlich nicht wissen sollten. They ist nicht nur das englische sie im Plural, sondern kann auch heißen, okay, wir gehen jetzt mal von einer Person aus, deren Geschlecht wir nicht einschätzen können. Da sagt man halt auch they. After she was stabbed, Sayaka used the last of her strength to leave something behind. Hier haben wir's. Dying Message. Kann man eigentlich sich die Sachen hier ansehen? Nö. Dann haben wir hier The killer used an item in my room to help dispose of the evidence. Yep. Die Fusselrolle. Ist hier? The object the killer threw to activate the incinerator must have been... Ja, die Glaskugel. Man sieht, wir haben da sehr viel Zeit für auch. What the killer threw in the incinerator was... Man sieht, es ist auch immer irgendwas dabei, was nicht unbedingt verwendet werden muss. The piece of evidence left behind in the trash room was... So, reenact.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
Darf ich kurz sagen, dass ich den Artstyle auch irgendwie ziemlich interessant finde bei diesen Comics? Naja, weiter im Text.
They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence. Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponents simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, also known as the BTB-BTW. During the BTB you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Ja, es ist ein Rhythmusspiel. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. So. Press the A button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point you can press the Y button to shoot down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure out how. And I figure it out. So, jetzt beginnt dieses Rhythmusspiel. Das ist... Ja.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
Es geht eigentlich ganz gut.
It wasn't me! Stupid!
Da sind wir auch schon beim Final Strike.
This should prove it.
So. Finde ich eines der lästigeren Spiele.
Screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere. But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid! Stupid!
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Tja, jetzt gibt's Punkte und dafür gibt's dann auch wieder Münzen. Also 81. Das heißt, offscreen werde ich da ein bisschen dann, vielleicht sogar onscreen teilweise. Naja.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Ja.
Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why
I killed her first.
none of you are any different!
Ja, eigentlich kann ich den ersten Satz immer weglassen, das ist gerade komisch. One wrong stab and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, come on!
Come on, you expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she's wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Ach, ich hätte das eigentlich in einer anderen Stimme vorlesen müssen. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. to have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka... I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, I really do. Yep. You're not to despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice, I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? Nee, das war schon fast eher russisch, wurde französisch. Did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to eat back to your own room. Nee, Room. Sie muss das Kehl-R, kein Zungen-R machen. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. Is it because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
So?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world.
Hat er nicht ganz Unrecht mit. Die schlimmsten Leute sind einfach, also die denken, sie wären im Recht.
Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's waiting for! The punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
Und jetzt wird's ein bisschen verstörend. Aber ich glaube, bei Danganronpa muss man keine Trigger-Warnings aussprechen, das ist schon relativ klar. Jetzt auch die Sache mit dem Artstyle und sowas, das ist schon... Man merkt, die legen sehr viel Wert auf verzweifelte Gesichtsausdrücke und sowas. Yep, das ist ein Ballwerfer. Ich finde, die kriegen es schon hin, dass das an die Nieren geht, ohne dass die wirklich viel explizit zeigen. Das ist schon so, oh, üble Art zu sterben. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! What's going on?
I can't take it.
Can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it... all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever, verdammt. Mit der Stimme vernünftig vorlesen ist auch nicht einfach.
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in here. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone. Left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey,
By the way, I have to admit I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well, I'm psychic.
what?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Und das zum Abschluss finde ich schon hart, aber auch irgendwie schön. To be continued. Received the Despair Bed present. Ja, wir speichern. Aber ich würde sagen, bevor wir dann mit Chapter 2 anfangen, erstmal vielen Dank, dass ihr beim ersten Kapitel dabei wart. Und ja, hattet ihr erwartet, dass es Leon ist? Als ich das erste Mal gespielt habe, hatte ich es nicht erwartet. Aber er war halt der Einzige, der irgendwie Sinn ergab. Und ja, diese ganze Sache mit dem Verrat. Generell auch dieses, dass Leon am Ende sagt, das war nur Selbstverteidigung. Nein. Es ist keine Notwehr mehr, wenn du weggehst, dir ein Hilfsmittel holst, wiederkommst und den anderen dann umbringst. Das ist keine Notwehr. Also, ja. Direkt der erste Fall ist also schon was nicht sehr Eindeutiges. Und glaub mir, es wird nicht einfacher. Es wird abstruser, es wird seltsamer und es kommen noch mehr interessante Informationen und auch einiges an neuen Sachen dazu. Also seid gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Ich hoffe, ihr habt Spaß, lasst konstruktive Kritik, vielleicht ein Däumchen nach oben da. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder, wenn es wieder heißt Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Cheerio!